bro, I don't want to dog this movie because I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of hate. But bro, it's part of my personality online. I don't act like this nowhere else besides the internet.
Like the movie's not even bad though. I feel like
I gotta live up to my expectation because I feel like the shit that I've talked about on our channel, people not gonna let this slide. Right. People not gonna be like, yo, bro, you getting soft, man, what happened? I'll usually be snapping. What happened?
Right.
Like, I do. I gotta give the people what they want.
Oh, you can snap, but you can't say the movie's trash.
The movie is trash.
Yo,
bro, the movie
that's
is trash.
crazy word.
The movie is definitely trash. The movie is definitely trash. I cannot let this shit slide.
Nah, the music.
I have a duty to my peoples, bro. Nah. They ruin it. Nah, bro. We gonna chalk this up to the it's not all right. Let's do this. Let's do your name versus Suzume. I know you don't want to do that.
I do.
You want to do your name versus Suzume? Get the fuck out of here.
Cause your name is better. I'm not gonna lie, but Suzume is not bad.
Bro, if
your name is top tier, you feel me? Like that's
your name is not even top tier. I feel like your name is a very good movie to me, but I feel like when you ask other people who watch anime movies, it doesn't hit top 10, right? And if we feel like your name is top 10, right? And
I haven't seen enough anime.
That's what I'm saying.
Movies that say it's top 10. Like and I'm not counting like the Naruto movies or the One Piece movies.
Right, yeah,
I'm not counting those.
Well, you gotta understand, you gotta take them out because I feel like you don't know if that's a good movie or you just love the fan base. I was thinking about doing one of those movies, but I was like, yo, I don't know if we can rate it properly because I feel like if we watch a My Hero movie, that shit gonna be gas because My Hero is gas. If we watch a Noodle movie,
I mean, but like we still could do it, but I mean, I can't.
I don't know. I'm gonna be glazing the whole episode because those movies, I like My Hero got one of the I don't really watch anime movies because they're not canon, but My Hero got some of the shit anime movies that I watch just because. Right. I don't know. It's sometimes better than the anime. I'm like, damn, why does this story end in the fucking anime? Right. Like that, when him and Bakugo both got that fucking off. I'm like, why is this not in the anime?
That wasn't hard.
Yo, My Hero.
And then fucking the Shanks movie. Like that joke was cool because Shanks said, "I'm not going to let you hurt her," and then and then he uses a Conqueror's hockey.
You talking about the one he was trying to save his adopted daughter? I think that was red or something like that.
A red.
Red. That shit was good.
And then they all said, "I don't think we should fight her. It's too much civilian." You bitch. You scared my nigga uses Conquerors, a hockey, and they're like, oh shit.
He said, you pussies.
You bitch, fuck out of here.
Oh man.
Right. Just say that. You feel me? Just say that.
Just say you scared, nigga.
Too much people here.
Oh man. All right, let's go with this episode. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back to episode 38. I'm your boy, Prez DB.
I'm your boy, Chalk, man.
And we about to get into it. So today...
Everybody wants to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
No introduction today because I feel like I need most of the time. Because we're not even doing a game today. We're just doing anime news. I think I need the time to tell y'all about this abysmal movie that I've seen.
He capping,
bro. I'm not capping. Listen. So, let me walk you through the story, right? So, Chalk says we need a topic for next week's episode. I said, okay. I said, bro, I'm working nonstop. I can't really come up with a topic. Please pick an anime for you guys. He said, okay, cool. So
I'll cook with the choice though.
He cooked with the choice though. So we originally was gonna do a free rent episode, but the thing about it is I didn't really like free rent, and I, as much of an asshole as I can be to y'all favorite anime, I don't like to critique something that I don't like because I feel like it's just my opinion. JoJo's is objectively bad. JoJo's is yo, bro, I can actually point out shit that yo, bro, if this was in a Dragon Ball Z episode, y'all be pissed as fuck.
Right.
It's like anime bias, but free one is more of I'm just not feeling the story.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste.
It's like an acquired. I'm just not feeling the story. I just don't think I can relate to that story. The whole concept of an immortal elf trying to understand friendship, it doesn't really sound interesting to me because it's not really relatable, right? Who can live that long and who can kind of get that perception of and it's You know what I said this about Blue Lock and I said this about Shangri-La Frontier, actually, the last episode. I need to kind of like, I feel about Freewind how Chalk felt about Shangri-La Frontier. Yeah, like, I feel like right. if I was that type of guy,
funny.
Yeah, I'd be more into it, but I'm just not. So I'm all Freewind, so I was like, I don't want to talk about it.
That's crazy.
Then he brought up, I said, let's do an anime movie because we don't got enough time. I think we thought about this shit Saturday.
Yeah,
He brought up Suzume, and oh boy.
Cook with that. Y'all know I cook with that.
Oh boy.
Suzume movie, I cook with that. Come on.
That shit was hot garbage cheeks. What like
what?
Bro, that shit was hot ass on a Tuesday. What was that?
What?
Bro, what was that?
Bro, it was a great movie. It was a great anime movie. It had a great story. The relationships in the movie was fire. Suzume. Let's get it.
Bro,
you feel me?
Listen. You know, you ever see a Pixar movie? You ever see a Pixar movie?
Of course.
You know when the Pixar it first opens up and that lamp hops out,
jump on it,
and they jump on that eye. I felt like the eye watching that movie. Like it was like like the movie. I'm like, no, this shit is ass. Yeah. This shit is so bad, bro.
No, bro.
Bro.
You can't say it's ass,
it's
bro.
Ass,
bro. Like, listen, bro. Like, I feel like the story of that.
You want me to say, Jock? It's ass, bro.
It's not though. Like, it's not. Like, I feel like there was so many cool aspects of the movie.
None of it made sense to the movie.
None of it. And like, I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying it's perfect. Like, towards the end of the movie, I'm like, all right, what the fuck is going on? Like, the girl's getting possessed. Like, what the fuck is going on? You're doing anything, but mainly like the story was
pop up on the screen like I am here.
What?
I'm like, what y'all just doing shit right now? Like, what are y'all doing? All right, that last part was a dig. I'm being an asshole. No, I'm being an asshole. It wasn't that real. I'm being an asshole. I'm being on that. That was an All Might dig. I'm sorry. But I will say, it speaks to my biggest problem. And you know, I said this over and over again. Like, I feel like when we get to the 1 million mark, the 2 million mark, everybody will notice about my personality, or at least my internet personality, about who I am. Y'all know I don't like niggas just doing shit.
Right.
Y'all know that. I've said it millions of times on this podcast.
Right.
Yo, bro, if y'all do something in the anime, y'all have to have purpose. The reason why this is not like a pop culture / superhero anime, because I felt like in pop culture, like in Superman movies or in Batman movies, they do a lot of shit that just don't make sense. They just think it's cool.
Right.
Like Iron Man will just jump out and be in his suit, fly off and punch. Like why?
Right.
Like why?
Right.
Like you know what I mean? But
like it's so to really start off this shit.
Like all right. Let's do this. I have a lot more to say. So, and it's largely negative. So we are gonna let Chop go first and say what he likes. I made Chop come up with what he like about the anime, so we can balance out the fucking hate I'm about to dump with this shit.
Like,
so we're gonna let Chop start. Like, what did you? Don't try to defend it. I'll say my opinion.
Right.
Just tell the viewers what you liked about the movie.
Nah, so the movie, it all starts off when Suzume meets Soto, and basically she goes back to the ruins and then leaves and then like sees the big ass worm. I like the big ass worm concept. You feel me?
I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm only gonna say this. I'm not gonna go too much into it. The reason I like the worm because it looked like a big ass dick. I ain't like it. It made me feel wrong. That shit came, bro. This shit.
Yo, somebody get this nigga out of here,
bro. That shit didn't come out like a black penis, like.
Right. Somebody get this man out of here.
Like I had flashbacks when I look at my underwear. Nah, I'm messing with you. Let me stop. I be hurt a couple earthquakes. Let me stop.
Yo, a cancer call.
That earthquake y'all heard in New York? That was me. No. Let me stop. No, go ahead. Let me stop.
Was making love.
I'll fuck with you.
Nah, but like that whole worm door concept was dope. And then like,
okay, I will say that was pretty cool.
And
how they connected it to the spirits that died before there. That was pretty cool. I will say that.
But the only thing that I was kind of confused of, which I still like, was how did the cat not become the stone? Because I know she opened up the door, she left the door open, and maybe that's how the cat got out and whatnot. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I basically just find the story unique because after a while, he turned into the keystone and shit. Mm-hmm. And I know you don't really like that part, but
it's not. No, I'm not saying I don't like that part. I'm not saying I don't like that part. I'm just saying, bro, like, okay, it's hard to explain this because I told Chalk this the other day when I was and I was also speaking to my other anime homies, like, and he like as much as Chalk. I don't know what y'all like about it. I think I'm gonna be alone in this because I talked to you and I talked to my one homie about this shit. Right. I never be alone in this. He told me, he's like, yo, it's not even like that. You gotta understand, it's about her journey and about how it brought back full circle.
Exactly, bro.
And I'm like, you, and he in Attack on Titan lady too, just like you. Yeah, I'm like, y'all like looping around stories. Wait, yo, bro. Y'all love that shit. Yo, bro. Like, I saw that in season 1. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yo, bro, like, what's his phone number and shit? I'm about to bring him on the pod and shit.
Yo! Yo, you might not like him. He looked like he get dollars.
Fuck no.
No, but yeah. All right. So, what else did you like about the movie? Because I'm really trying to balance it out. Because I'm about to say some shit, and I'm about to
bro.
And this is why I got you on here. This is why you enjoy
bro. I just love the love story that they did. You feel me?
Okay.
The love story wasn't the best. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gassing the love story. It wasn't the best, but I did like the love story, and I did like the message, or at least the message that I got from the story. Right. Like, you can't keep your emotions bottled up because they might just all come out in rage one day. You feel me? Because they're all trying to force the door closed and shit.
And not lacking for message. Right. Yeah. I got you. I think anime movies do a good job of that.
Right.
I think even when you take it back to Your Name, right? I feel like they do a good job of, like, you know, giving you messages that you otherwise really wouldn't understand, but from a supernatural aspect. And that's what I like about anime.
Right.
Because I feel like if this was an American, like, animated cartoon, none of this extra goofy, like, spear shit would be in there. And I feel like it's a cool element because I feel like that's how you make a movie for everybody. You got a little soft, because I will say that fight that big ass Sadenjin did with the fucking earthquake monster, that shit was fire. Right. That shit was fire. Like, he was fighting that big ass black dick. He was like, that's cool. Yeah, fighting to the gods. I like that. All right, I fucked with it. They ain't focused on that. That's part of my problem. Like, it was like 2 scenes. That nigga bit him and then it went back to Suzume Mid. Shit. I want to see the fight. I'm trying to see the fight. Like,
but like, it's not even about that.
Like, fight the fucking A-tails. Like,
wait, nah, but bro, we should be wrapping this around. Why don't you like it as much as I do?
So, like, that's a good question.
Bro.
I think it's not so much I don't like it. It's that I almost don't think y'all should have used the same choices that y'all did to kind of define what the story was about. Because on paper, the story is okay. I just feel like the choices y'all made to get to that story was lackluster, right? Let's start at the beginning, right? I like when you hide a little bit. I like when you hide a lot from me at the beginning of the story, because that gives me a chance to figure it out by the end. And honestly, what I like about anime movies is that you don't have to wait like fucking 8 episodes, 12 episodes to fucking figure out, oh, you know, this nigga was the fucking man on the wall. I like it, like, in 2 hours, I'm gonna wrap this shit up.
Right.
So I do like about that, but I feel like that's also a detractor from watching anime movies, because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, you have 2 hours so you can tell the full story, but you also only have 2 hours, so make it fucking good, nigga. Wow. You don't got 8 episodes to build this shit. Because think about it, right? If, I want to say One Piece, but let's think of like a really short anime, right? If that shit was a movie, right, would you be still interested? No, because they do a lot of dragging parts where they felt like, they do a lot of, like, I'll give My Hero. If My Hero was one big ass fucking movie, like if they smushed all that into one movie, right, you'd be like, bro, why is All Might in her armor? Why they had to, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it would have been.
So, when it comes to this movie, right, number one, I knew the nigga was the keystone after that fucking cat told him that it's you, I chose you.
I had no idea. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know what else to say. He said, oh, that the cat's the keystone. At first, I'm like, all right, maybe the cat's not. Because at first, I suspect the cat was the keystone. It looked a lot like the thing that jumped out of her hand. Right. That's why I thought about it, like, maybe it's a twist. Then I felt like, and here's my problem with the movie. y'all will do something that make me think it's a twist, and then there's not a fucking twist.
Right.
Like the cat.
Like,
I'm like, what was the deal with the fucking cat? Like, oh shit, what was the cat?
You watching the MADPod?
It's a cat from her past. Maybe he created the tsunami that killed her mom. Yeah. I'm like thinking all this shit, right? And then you get to the point, and it's like, oh no, he was just the keystone the whole time. That's it. Right. Like there was nothing else. Like bro, y'all did this whole fucking arc. Like I felt like it was a.
The cat was there to be an asshole.
I know. I felt like it was a whole bait and switch for me, nigga. I feel like, yo, bro, like at the end of the day, don't set me up to get this big ass thing and then be like, but it's cliche. Like what?
Right.
Like I didn't like it, and I feel like what's the chair thing? I think that was some kooky Pixar Disney shit. He didn't have to be a chair. Yeah. Take him not being a chair out of the movie.
Yeah, and that he says that shit, I don't really agree with that. Like,
bro, what purpose did that serve for him being a chair?
I feel like the purpose of him being the chair so that she could do everything on her own, like majority. You feel me? Her twist.
Okay, so why couldn't he been the cat?
Huh?
Why couldn't he just turn into a cat?
Why? Because the cat was already a cat. Like I don't know.
Okay. And then he brought in another cat and explained anything.
That was anything.
But that's my point. That's my point.
Yeah, was anything.
Stop. That's my point. So let me get this straight. At the near end of the movie, you can bring in a cat that makes no sense.
Yeah,
but you can't turn this thing into something more functional than a goddamn chair. And honestly, to the point is, what kind of fucking mom makes their daughter a chair for their birthday? What the fuck is that?
Bro, I don't know.
And cartoon, bro, that don't seem believable to me, man. That don't seem believable to me, man.
It's a different culture. It's a girl.
No, because it's a different culture in your name. They made her a bracelet. That made more sense.
Right.
They talk about this. It connects to their culture. It connects. She had to dance and everything to do. I got it. I
don't know.
That bitch made her a chair and was like.
She made her a chair. Fuck it. But like.
Bro. And the chair meant nothing. The chair meant nothing. They didn't reference it besides the fact that it was a present from her mom.
Maybe that chair was in like
remembrance
of her mom.
It was connected more to Suzume Mid than it was to the fucking dude, but the dude got turned into the chair. Yeah. What was the purpose of that?
Because she fucking loved them both. Yeah.
Bro, she didn't love him. She didn't love him by the time he got turned into a chair. And honestly, even if you say he did, y'all spent like all of 2 minutes together before you fell in love with him.
Bro, no, she didn't fall in love with him at first. She found him cute, but after the journey that they been on, after he saved her from falling off,
when she fell, spoiler alert, when she fell into the ever after, and she saw her future self, right? Like there was no symbolic reference of him being the chair. There, like the plot doesn't. The plot is exactly the same if he's a human. The plot is exactly the same. Like this is what I'm saying, Chuck. For a minute. No, listen to me here. For a minute. Think about this shit right now, right? If that nigga wasn't a chair, and don't start trolling. If that nigga wasn't a chair, would the movie have been the same? If they took out the part that she made it for her birthday, they took out all the other shit, and it was just her going back in time to tell her to let go of her
If he
mind.
wasn't the chair, the movie wouldn't have been the same.
How?
Bro. Because I feel like the only reason why she actually stayed on this journey, like this journey with him, because he was a chair. Like, bro,
she was already helping him. Before he became the chair.
Yeah, I know, but
she went back on her own.
I know, but he said, all right, how about you leave and I'll do the rest? And then she said, no, it's going to be weird if you are the chair and shit. So. I feel like that's really the only reason why she stayed.
No. When she said that, she was using it as an excuse to already help him. Because you're forgetting, when he became the chair, she was already helping him. She already wanted to help him.
This was early,
you said, bro,
she helped him with one gate, though.
You're saying two things at once, bro. You're saying she only helped him because he was a chair, right? Bro, she was already helping him.
One time. That was the first time that she seen that.
Bro, she chose upon her. You gotta understand the decisions that she made. She made it upon herself to go back into the gate. She kept walking. She did all that shit by herself.
Yeah, but she had no idea. Invested. She had no idea what the fuck was going on, though.
Bro, she was still gonna meet the dude, bro. Even after, bro, you're losing sight of when she became the chair. She was already in the shit. She was already in the shit deep. She was already gonna help him. She didn't need to be the chair.
Who knows?
But, bro.
Who knows? Now I'm keeping the beam. Who knows? That might have been an excuse for her to stay and shit. That might have been an excuse for her to stay. But I think the story would have been different if he wasn't the chair because the movie would have been carried with him.
Chuck, I'm gonna say this one time. You know I'm an old man now, dog. I'm 31 now. Don't do this to my heart, man. Yeah. You know what the fuck I'm trying to say. You know what the fuck I'm trying to say.
Nah, I don't, bro.
No, you know what I'm talking about.
It wouldn't have been the same.
He is a glazer.
I'm not glazing.
He's a glazer, bro.
I'm not glazing, bro.
He is the epitome of chocolate glaze. No Diddy, dog. That nigga can't find a... Bro. Who that nigga like? Who that nigga like? He like one anime character who just don't see the fuck. He like Goku for real. I don't see the problem here, guys. I mean, he killed 50 people. I don't see the problem here. He the nigga that let his son fight Cell. That's his nigga. Cell's not really a bad guy. Go ahead, Chop Jr. Go ahead, Chop Jr. Meanwhile, he in the sky getting his ass beat. You got this, Chop Jr. You got this. Chop, someone's a better guy. Yeah. Come on, Chop. Come on, Chop.
I'm keeping a beam with you, bro.
Chop,
I'm being so honest right now. I'm not even glazing. Like,
Chop, all right. If you're gonna do that,
and then it helped the love story more.
Let me speak, bro. Let me speak. If you're gonna do that, let me speak though. Let me tell you my actual thing, right? So if you're gonna do this, let me get my whole point out because I can't even get past the first point. That was just the first point. I didn't even get to the rest of the movie. I didn't get to the rest of the movie. If you're gonna do this, let me get everything out, and then he can kind of debunk what he thinks is right? The chair thing was stupid. I don't think y'all needed the chair thing. The random black cat at the fucking ending, I don't know. And the thing about it is, this is what I'm talking about. The black cat jumped up when her aunt was saying crazy shit to her.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm thinking, oh, that might be something. That might be her little cat.
Right.
Maybe they both like the gates to the fucking, I don't know. Right. I was getting it. All right, cool. Second cat here. That second cat literally meant nothing but the fact that big black ass dick. And the fucking thing. Like, girl, bro. And I'm gonna keep calling it a dick. You know why? Because they could have made that shit look like anything.
Right.
Why they make it look like a big ass?
It was a worm.
It
was a worm.
That causes earthquakes.
Yeah.
That causes earthquakes that's curved at the tip just like a dick is.
Bro.
What the fuck is going on?
Have you ever seen that old ass movie? It's old as shit. Tremors, when that huge worm that goes underground was like that.
But it was coming out the ground like an erection. Like,
yeah.
What is that?
Bro, it's a worm.
What is that?
You know the worms be like
Nah, bro. All I know is
the fuck you want.
All I know is that stereotype about like the Eastern women liking black cock. Like, but listen. It shows in that movie. Cause I'm like, yo, why does this look like a fucking penis, dog? Like I literally tried to look past it because I'm like, yo, it's disturbing me real quick. But it kept moving in a way that was like dick-like. I was like, what is this? Like it'd be like stick like this. Like, yo, if you don't just wiggle a little bit, like do something that make it look less like a dick. It was like firm, like
You said
I was like, wait, like, yo, that shit like a big ass black dick. I didn't like that. The fact that the nigga got no power besides the fact that he can close the gate. I'm sorry. This nigga stopping earthquakes and you got this nigga a key and words. He said, return to the light of the past.
Yeah, you have to close his eyes.
Bro, we stopping earthquakes. I'm not trying to hear that. We stopping earthquakes.
It's not earthquakes, though.
I'm gonna need a comment. Like, what are you talking about? Like, yo, you got a key.
I know, but to the
he had a key and a poem to close earthquake doors. Like, what?
Bro, but
what?
It wasn't to the other people, it was an earthquake. But to them, it was like, all right, we can't let this worm out or it will destroy the whole world.
Bro, I'm not buying the fact that like you a closer. You come from a long line. And here's another thing. Plot hole. We don't know the story between the fucking grandfather and that white cat. He called him old friend. I'm like, all right, we're gonna let it. Y'all don't go into that at all.
They don't.
He said you want to follow her, don't you, old friend? Nigga, leave.
Right.
We don't get no backstory. I had 2 hours.
Right.
Not for nothing. At the end, or what I thought was the end, I had to check my Netflix. Where he became the Keystone. Honestly, it would have been a better movie if it ended there. It would have been a better movie if it ended there.
No.
Because it showed sacrifice. It showed blah, blah, blah.
No.
And then he was like, I was only here. You know what I would have did?
Nigga, what?
You know what I would have did? You know what I would have did? Hang on.
Stop it, bro.
If you're going to bring out the chocolate glaze, I got to bring out D cookie. hang on. This is what I'm about to cook. Hang on.
This is crazy.
Hang on. Let's give a round of applause for the the key cooking. Here we go. This is what I would have did. What I would have did is I would have made the dude her father, right? Who was in her life and tried to come back after her mom died or her aunt adopted her, right? And he's been looking over for her because he is a closer, right? That's how she was able to jump into the afterlife when you was a 4. Because they never explained that. She stumbled into this fucking dimension at 4. We don't know her connection. She was just a closer. Her mom wasn't a closer. Her aunt wasn't a closer. She was just, I'm just a closer. At least with the nigga, the grandfather ended it. She said this shit was passed on for generations. Nobody in her family but her got the power. Okay, we're not gonna explain that. Cool. I'll leave that out. Cool. Fine. It would have made more sense if that dude was her father. Right? Maybe a younger version. Maybe a younger version of her father.
No.
Right? And that would make more sense about helping her let go of her mother's death.
No.
How not?
That's just too random. I don't know.
Oh, that's random. That's random.
Oh, yes, motherfucker.
Really? That's random.
Bro, it's better.
Than a random black cat jumping out of nowhere and turning
That's random too. I'm not disagreeing with that.
That's what.
But I like the guy better because like she was like, damn. She said, damn, this boy cute. Let me go back to see what's up with him.
Let me risk my life and uncover my demons to get this random boy that I walked past when I was on my school.
But she didn't know and shit. But towards the end of the movie, after they built their connection, you feel me? They slept in the same bed with each other.
I'm not gonna lie.
That shit, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
She jumped through the door, bro, and told her aunt, yo, I'm going to save the person that I love the most and shit. She was even willing to sacrifice herself to make herself the keystone.
See, I keep leaving out parts. Yeah, here's the thing she loved the most. Them niggas rarely connected the entire movie. Let's keep it a bean. She had more relationships with the bitches she was staying with than the fucking chair. That nigga was just like, first of all, let's go to the first stop, right? The first stop was like, what was the first stop they stopped at? I forgot what they stopped at.
I know they, the joint on the bike with the oranges.
Okay, yeah. Barely didn't talk. Niggas didn't talk because nobody knows the chalk and chair, right? So, right. They barely didn't talk. She's talking to this one bitch. They barely talk. Okay. They go to the next one. They barely talk. He's playing with the kids. Okay. They go to the next one. They barely talk. The only time they really talked was when he was ordering her to close the fucking gate.
Bro.
How did you fall in love that way?
Bro, it's because each time he fell asleep or whatever each day, he was slowly going into the other world because he was the keystone and shit. So
bro, you're not explaining my point. How did he get to know her? He barely got to know her. How did you fall in love?
You don't need that much son of. It's like love at first sight, my nigga. You in
love?
Nigga ain't here. Love at first sight.
Bro, that's why he unlucky in love. He one day and he hooked.
No, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
Listen, bro. No, that bro. Absolutely not. Yes. Absolutely not.
Bro, he saved.
Absolutely not.
Bro, he saved her life. What more do you need?
What? Maybe a relationship. Maybe actually talk about.
They fucking talk. You act like they ain't talk.
Y'all
barely talk.
Y'all barely talk. Y'all barely fucking talk. You knew more about him than he knew about you, and y'all fell in love. How?
That's good,
bro. That's an ass. That's such an ass story. That seems some Disney Pixar shit where you just rush the plot along. And the thing about it is, y'all rush the plot along in a 2-hour fucking movie. How?
Yeah, I know.
How do y'all rush a plot in a 2-hour movie?
I was only mad about this weird gap in the movie with that random friend of his, the black cat, and when the cat started to transform into these lions and all, or these,
and she instantly knew it was Saigaijin. How did you know that nigga name? Like, she knew it immediately. Right. And then the thing about it is, the aunt was talking shit. I thought the fucking black cat, and then the white cat started fighting with him, right? And I'm like, yo, that cat gotta be something, right? He was absolutely nothing. He literally just jumped into the air and started fighting the big black dick. Like, hey, don't touch her. She's not of age. Like, what are you doing? Like, bro, honestly, Suzume can go suck a dick. Like,
that's crazy word.
Suzume, not the character, because she's undated, but the movie can go suck a dick. Like, I can't, bro. And then I feel like the problem was, I don't know. I don't know if the problem is I saw Your Name and Your Name is infinitely better than that fucking movie, or if I didn't see Your Name because I never watched the anime movie, right? So take my critique with a grain of salt, right? But I will say this, right? I don't know, even if I saw Suzume before Your Name, I would say anything different. Because it probably that occurred to me. I'm like, yo, Your Name was such a fantastic movie. Maybe it's coloring my perception of like what Suzume can possibly be.
Right.
But I had a whole.
You watching the MADPod?
I had a whole day to think about it. I'm like, I don't know if I could because there's so many plot holes, so many on open endings, so many cliche setups that led to absolutely fucking nothing. I'm like, bro, a lot of the shit you put in here didn't need to be in the fucking movie. I'm like, yo, what is
not
this?
Not a lot of shit, some of the shit. Not a lot of shit.
A lot of the shit you could have did the movie.
You fucking gassing it with a lot of shit.
Bro, a lot of the shit could have been. But bro, I feel like you glazing it for not saying it. I can say the same thing. I feel like you glazing this shit. I feel like you're giving them too much leeway.
I'm not.
I feel like you just explaining shit away.
It's a good movie. I'm not saying it's the best movie in the whole
bro, it's not
world.
even good. That's what I'm saying. That's the glaze come from. That's where glaze come from, bro. You see a bad movie and be like, that's alright. Nah, bro, it's shit. We can say shit.
No, it's not shit, bro. It's not shit, bro. Because the whole concept of them fucking closing doors and shit, but that shit was lit, and then it had a deeper.
Yeah, but I feel like that doesn't make the movie for me.
It helps.
That's what I'm saying. Anybody can do that fucking plot. Like I told you this before. It's a large portion about like nothing's new under the sun. Nothing is new under the sun. Everything is a recreation of something else. Even songs is something that's created something else. Something else is something else. It's about how you created that, how you made it. It's not about being unique. It's about being creative. And I don't think that was creative enough. I think y'all tried. I think y'all tried, but I feel like, bro, y'all could have did this in an entire different way and it'd been so much better.
I'm not saying that
even if you take out all the fucking plot holes for sure. Let's not even talk about the shit that I don't like, the chair shit. Keep the chair. Fuck it, keep the chair. Keep the love story. All that other plot hole shit, we all just put that shit in there and then it didn't go nowhere. Like the grandfather, the black cat, the reason why that aunt just snapped on her for no reason when the black cat popped up.
Right.
That random nigga that had the fucking Ferrari. Why?
Right, you random.
Nigga shit. Never got his money. I'm sorry, like nigga absolutely never got random as shit. Right. Like what is this, bro? The fact that nigga got no powers, the fact that we don't explain how she jumped into the after even though she didn't even fucking know what happened.
Right.
Sometimes kids jump into the after. How? Why? You're not explaining that. There's so much lore here that y'all just not getting into.
And
y'all had two fucking hours.
It's because her mom died by that shit when like she was a kid. So shit, maybe she was trying to look for her mom. Maybe I don't know. Like that's probably for something the viewers to find out. Shit.
I feel like the story was about looking for her mom. Then how was it a fucking love story? Again, we go back and forth.
You can do both, bro.
I understand that, but I feel like it was neither.
What?
It was neither. I feel like I sensed a little bit of the romance. The whole. Oh, I gotta get over my mom shit didn't happen to the very fucking end. I wasn't even thinking about that bitch's mom. I was thinking about the aunt.
The movie started with her crying. What you mean you wasn't thinking about her mom?
That was her mom. It was her the entire time.
I know, but
we didn't even know the little girl was her.
At first we did not, but I mean later in the movie.
And that's the point, bro. Okay.
She was crying about a dream.
No. I'm gonna bring it home, bro. I'm going. So Attack on Titan, what y'all love about Attack on Titan so much is that elements of every fucking season contribute to the entire fucking ending of the movie.
Yeah.
That's not the same for Suzume. It's not.
It kinda is.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Bro, it was a full circle. I can't even talk. It was a whole full circle.
See, this is what the glaze is.
Can't even talk.
Yeah, bro.
It was a whole full circle moment.
Everybody glaze.
It was a full circle moment. Bro, she literally woke up crying because Suzume owed herself was telling her it's going to be okay.
Throughout the movie, had they ever referenced that? No.
They didn't need to because it happened at the end of the movie again. They cook with it, bro. It was just like when Aaron woke up from From the Dream in episode 1 and shit, that shit was a full circle
moment
because he's seen all that shit.
I did this 20 years ago. I did this podcast 20 years ago. If I drop dead at 58, it's because of his bitch ass and fucking Suzume Mid.
Yo,
I'll be like, that movie was trash.
Yo, what the fuck? I started tweaking.
Like, yo,
like the jump. And I'm not saying it's the best movie ever, but
Chop
he can't be saying it's trash.
Chop gonna be there on my deathbed. I'm like, yo, come here, homie. I got to tell you something. Suzume Mid was still ass. You gonna be like, no, bro, it wasn't. No, don't die. I gotta tell you my
play. Here, bro. You gotta watch it one last time, bro. I'ma play it. Bro, get that shit away from me, my nigga.
Oh my god. All right, y'all let us know what y'all think. He thinks I'm being unfairly harsh. Y'all know the dynamic here.
Very, very unfairly harsh.
You think I'm being unfairly harsh? I think it's well played. But y'all tell us what y'all think. We moving on. And here we go. You know that sound.
Hate this.
Yeah, you know that sound. It is now time for anime news.
Make sure you put a newspaper in my hand.
No, I'm not doing that. I didn't want you to do that. You started. I just let you keep it. I just let you keep it because this is your podcast too. But that nigga, I don't want to do that. That shit mad corny. That shit ultra mid. Like I keep trying to tell you that.
Just like the Spider-Man comics, I need pages flipping in my hand.
And that music playing in the background.
Anime news.
All right, let's do anime news. All right, I'm gonna go with the first one. So we are hyped about Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling season 2 review is coming out.
Yeah.
We're gonna. Sit your happy ass down. Hey, look at this nigga. That's why we call him the Joy Boy. What is he doing? What is he fucking doing?
Yeah.
Can we get the rest of the news out there?
I'm sorry, I got it.
God damn. That nigga said Dougie. He said, let me teach y'all the Solo Level, Let me oral farm like Jim Woo. Nah, but it actually won't be an hour-long season finale. So the TV anime Solo Leveling finale won't be a special 1-hour episode as initially expected. According to the updated schedule, episodes 12 and 13 will air separately March 21st and March 22nd. So if all y'all was looking for this like big movie to wrap up all Solo Leveling, which I'm actually kind of disappointed about that because I feel like Solo Leveling has the chops to do a 1-hour finale.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
But they're known for their cliffhangers. They're gonna end the show on a big ass cliffhanger, and we're not gonna know what happens for another year because I heard.
I mean, the anime watchers know, but I had this conversation on my TikTok. Y'all meat munchers and the mangua just gonna keep fucking spoiling for us, ain't y'all? I'm gonna start blocking y'all niggas. Y'all so corny. Yeah. Y'all are so fucking corny. First of all, this is a good. Thank you for bringing this up. First of all, let me speak to Sal Point because I didn't do one whole episode. Sal Point. As a manga reader, I want y'all to really like just hear me when I say this. If you're a manga reader and you read what happens in the anime, right? Shut your bitch ass up! Seriously, like I just don't understand like why y'all can't allow people to enjoy things in the medium that they intend to enjoy them with. If they're anime watcher, fuck it, they're anime watcher. Right. Stop jumping into cause it's like nobody is checking for y'all. Anime watchers will be talking, right? And then the manga readers just jump out of nowhere. Like nobody was talking to you. That happened in the manga. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Shut up.
Sometimes I like talking about theories and all that bullshit. But
they're not talking. No, we're not talking theories. They're talking actual fucking content that they haven't seen. And I'm like, stop doing that.
Oh yeah, I know. And then like, they say, that happens or don't happen inside the manga. Like you'll know if you read it and shit. I just feel like talking about it.
And to your point, theories, right? So one of the most, and y'all act like y'all don't do this. Y'all act like y'all don't do this in the manga community there as well. Y'all act like y'all don't do this shit where y'all talk about shit that could possibly happen just to have fun. Just to kind of like, some people just like to have fun and tease what could happen, what could not happen. It's just fun of it. And then when the actual shit comes out, y'all compare, nigga, you said that. You said he was going to do, you said he was going to get that. And I remember that shit.
Right.
I know y'all don't know this because we unks and, back in my day, before, all this fucking social media shit. Hate to sound old, but me and my homies, we didn't always just read the manga. Sometimes we was watching Naruto, we was like, yo, bro, when you think he's gonna get his next form.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I think he's gonna do it when he saved Konohamaru.
Right.
I think it's when Sasuke dies. Blah blah blah. We had all these conversations. We had a blast doing that shit.
Right.
Being anime only watchers. Right. Here y'all fucking manga nerds. Actually, in episode 31, he doesn't get into episode like, shut your dumb ass up. You sound like a dick. Like you sound like a dick with glasses. I swear.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. But anyway.
The guy funny as shit.
Solo leveling, not gonna come out with an hour long by now. I had to go off on y'all because y'all getting corny. Y'all pissing me the fuck off.
It's getting out of
hand.
And
this is coming from a manga reader. I know what happens. Like when God of High School came out, I read the entire God of High School manga. If you haven't read it, check it out. It's actually better than the show. But when that shit was coming out and I saw the differences between the anime and the manga, I didn't say anything. Same thing with Invincible. Invincible is my favorite superhero of all time, next to Spider-Man. It's like Spider-Man, Invincible, Batman, whatever. I'm not gonna get to that. But part of the reason I want to let you know how much I love Invincible. I love everything about Invincible. I love his story. I love his costumes. I love everything about Invincible. Invincible is my favorite superhero of all time. Put that on record, right? I've read the comic book not once, not twice, several times since I was 16 years old. I'm 31 now. Read that nonstop.
That's crazy.
The shit that I've seen in the show, I know what happened. I know how. I know everything about Mark, Eve, everything. I'm not gonna spoil it for you because, again, I'm not that guy. The reason I haven't said anything about it or haven't talked about it at all is because I want people to enjoy it like I did for the first fucking time.
Right.
And I want them because when I was reading the comics, I did the same thing with other comic book readers.
Right.
I say, yo, bro, what do you think is gonna happen to Mark? Blah, 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 blah. Everybody's all enough to the tippy about what happened in Invincible. I already know.
Right.
You're not gonna get the answers from me because I want y'all to enjoy it for yourself. Because that is the beauty of being a comic book / anime nerd.
Right.
It's experiencing shit in the medium you want. Excuse me. In the medium you want for the first fucking time. And I don't know why you bullies and these assholes feel like y'all want to take that away from niggas. I just don't get that.
Like, that's like one of the best parts about.
Yeah, exactly. That's a miserable ass person. Imagine I'm me in the manga, right? And you watch anime, you talk to me about the anime, right?
Right.
And I'm like, yo, bro, he don't die until later on. You be like,
hey, what the fuck?
The conversation's over now, right?
I'm like, all right.
You had a whole theory, right? The conversation's over, and I'm like, no, that nigga died. That don't happen. You be like,
yeah.
You see how the conversation just ends right there?
Like, fucking, that's like telling your kids that Santa don't fucking exist.
Exactly.
That's fucked up. Like, what
exactly. Although I do tell my son Santa don't exist. But I'm saying for it.
Yeah, bro.
I'm saying for it.
He's actually the. That nigga don't exist, so you're not walking around.
I don't want to be a hypocrite.
Bitch, I'm Santa Claus.
It's my money. No.
Right.
Go ahead, Doc.
All right, so mine is One Piece anime will air back to back on some Drake shit. Episodes on April 5th and 6th. You feel me? So I heard that these episodes, Kizaru is finally going to get to the island. I think they might fight Luffy because he's there to kill Vegapunk and whatnot. So I definitely can't wait for that.
I know, and I feel like
I think that's gonna be. I'm not sure though.
I feel like the world fell off on One Piece though. Like I feel like a lot of that, and it's for good reason because he's been taking a break.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. 6 months crazy.
6 months crazy, right? But listen, like Oda, like let's not act like Oda don't put in no work. Like Oda ready to die for One Piece.
Yeah,
like even did you hear about this shit? The showrunner for the One Piece live action adaptation, nigga took a temporary leave from the fucking live action adaptation. It's because he's working with Oda ass. That's why.
Bro.
Yeah, the dude Matt Owens who made the live action for Netflix, he been working on this shit 6 years. He said I had to take a break. It's a temporary break though, but he gonna come back to it. Bro, it's because his ass been working with Oda. Yeah. It's why. And Oda be cracking a whip like,
nigga, you gonna get this shit
right. Matt Owens is black. Let me not say that.
Yeah.
Not cracking a whip. Hang on. I don't want to don't do that. Oh, don't throw in the minority head over here. But I feel like, you know how intense that creative process has to be? But the fucking showrunner to be like,
yeah, like, nah.
Like, bro, Oda, you crazy. You want to do what? We don't have the world to do that. No. Yeah, like, we don't have a location to film this shit.
Nah, yes, we do.
Like just imagine what are they going to do for Marineford?
Marineford?
If they get to that point, like, shit, the live action, how they go, the shit that went on the Marineford, the flipping of the mountain. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but, like,
shit.
I'm telling you all this right now. Don't have too high of an expectation for the live action for One Piece.
They're not going to see you.
Because the first live action shit, it was cool. It was lit. But as we know in One Piece, these powers and the shit that they be doing in these shows is fucking crazy. So to make that shit live action, it's gonna be kind of interesting.
Yeah, I hear you. I do. And I think that's not for nothing. That's a good point. What I will say is this: if anybody.
You watching the MADPod.
If anybody could pull that shit off, though, it's Netflix. Netflix got money out their ass.
Yeah, money on
so, like, the
thing. And that's just gonna make money if they do it right.
It makes a difference, right? So I feel like if, like, they got movie studio money.
Right.
So I feel like, and it did feel like a fucking movie when I was watching the first season.
Yeah.
So I will say, if anybody, like, but same thing can happen. Netflix drops the ball on a lot of shit, too. I know, right? So I'm not saying that, but I'm saying Netflix got pockets. Netflix is an internationally known streaming company.
Right.
100 mil just doing a fucking show. So I feel like they got the chops to do it.
Yeah, I mean, like they do, but
it does. You're right. It does factor in creativity. It does figure out how you look. You know what I mean? Because the things don't look the same in live action that it does in animation.
Because the shit's not gonna be the same as in the anime. You feel me? That's why I told people like, if y'all kind of want to get into One Piece, I feel like this live action is a pretty good speed up base of what happens.
Exactly. And it's not sped up. I think we talked about this in like an early episode. But I feel like not for nothing they speed it up in a way that don't make you feel like it was cheated. I like Arlong. Spoiler alert. It's not really a spoiler because if you haven't seen the One Piece live action, you just. But like,
the story I've been around for 25 years.
No, I'm talking about the live action. If you haven't seen I'm not talking about the live action. If you haven't seen the live action, scroll off now, whatever. But you should have saw it already. But anyway, they made Arlong the big bad, and I feel like when you watch the original animation, you know Arlong's a big bad, but the story's not sitting around him being the big bad. You just like that fight where he just like do that fucking axe hand chop on his fucking like that leg chop on his fucking So I like that the thing they pivoted to like Arlong being this big bad because he do get big bad and Arlong was strong as fuck.
Yeah, he was.
Arlong was on some bullshit.
Yeah, he was him.
Arlong was on some nut shit. He's like, yo, bro, I want all y'all shit. Like the shit, like he did, like the way they made him like this gangster to like Nami's like village. It was like, yo, hey y'all fucking dudes, I'm a fish man or it's gonna get a problem.
Right.
I like that. I like
that shit was cool.
That was cool. So we'll see.
Real shit.
The first American anime studio called Anime Bay Studios. I'm not too crazy about the name, but I'm finally. It's called Anime Bay.
What?
It's called that. Official TV pilot. So like Anna Free Robinson, the founder of Anime Bay, met with several networks about his project. And his company is going to pretty much American. There's an American like manga studio that's coming to America. I like this news. I think Chalk found it because I feel like I always said this before, like I've been following this podcast, and I feel like I had to say that every time because I feel like niggas be in our comments saying shit that we already said in our podcast, and they wonder why we get upset.
I'm like, nigga, watch the podcast.
I'm like, dude, just watch the fucking podcast.
Like, this is probably the only anime that you ever watched.
I said, bro,
check the podcast.
We're literally on episode 38, bro. That's 38 hours. You have a day and some change of content to just sit through about our anime knowledge.
Right.
And I feel like you don't have to watch every episode. Right. Our episodes are fucking labeled. If we're having a Sacramento Days episode, just go to our Sacramento Days. If we're having a JoJo episode, we got 2 of them bitches on there. It's like, yo, when we label our fucking episode.
Right.
Just scroll say, oh, yeah, they talking shit about Naruto. I don't think they know Naruto. Let me look at the Naruto episode. Bro, we have it in our title.
Real shit.
Stop playing, because I ain't even like this, man. But I do think I'm creating a manga. We're trying to do a manga spin-off of the podcast. It's not gonna be about us. It's gonna relate to our merch, but I feel like I need America to start opening the doors for animation. I feel like Disney is buying way too much shit. And I feel like we need another animation company. Right, and I feel like an anime. Now, I'm not saying Disney won't eventually buy them because Disney is like a fucking titan, but Disney talked about Power Rangers, which is the Japanese, like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, don't let Disney take anime too.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, because they'll ruin it. Trust me, they'll turn it all into Suzume.
Bro.
I'm just
You fucking know what I just thought of on some random shit because you was talking about that?
What's up?
Barstool. You know how they fucking be buying podcasts and shit?
They should buy us. Yo, listen, Barstool.
It's either us, but I think they should buy an anime podcast because anime is going crazy. I mean, I'm the first one to raise my hand.
No.
That'll be crazy, bro.
No. I'm gonna talk my shit real quick. Give me a minute to talk my shit.
Wait, bro.
Okay, give me a minute to talk my shit. He said buy an anime podcast. No, buy this one.
Wait. 3, 2, 1. Dave, whatever your name is.
Portnoy, yeah.
All right, talk to him.
Dave Portnoy, if you listen to this This message is for Dave Portnoy. If you're not Dave Portnoy, please skip this part of the video or slide up on TikTok. Dave Portnoy, look at me in my eyes, bro. Look at me in my eyes. Anime is a booming medium, right? You might not think it's not, but there's a lot of things you've been proven wrong about Dave Portnoy. Don't let me bring out your payment. Don't let me bring out your history. There's a lot of things you've been wrong about, nigga. If you don't think anime is the next stop, you should do us. We get to the fucking point, and we just like your ass. Like, we don't do the whole sugarcoat.
We don't
care. I even stopped censoring our videos. I said, fuck it. If we want to get demonetized, I'm gonna get my shit out there. Like, I'm tired of doing this shit. No, y'all niggas need to know. Y'all need to hear the fuck when I say this shit is fucking bad.
Exactly.
Honestly, if y'all are gonna jump into the anime community, don't just buy any anime podcast. Buy the fucking MADPod.
Yes.
Buy the fucking MADPod. Because I can tell you right now, when our shit, it's already catching traction a little bit.
Yeah.
When our shit hit that fucking key police station, where we just go super viral out of nowhere. Because it's going to happen. Everybody goes through that shit. If you do this shit long enough, you're going to catch viral somehow. That's why with Andrew Tate. I didn't used to watch Andrew Tate at all. That's all I saw on my fucking story. You know what I mean? So I felt like, bro, at the end of the day, bro, if there's gonna be any anime podcast that's gonna stand out, it's gonna be us. It's gonna be us. We just two niggas talking what we feel about anime. We not going over episode, comparing those series and shit like that. No.
Right.
We get to the nitty gritty.
Yeah, we get to the point, Dave.
We get to the shit.
We get to the point, Dave.
We get into it, like I say every episode. So listen, Dave Portnoy. My number is
Right. Draw.
No, but y'all
But everybody tag Dave in the comment section.
Everybody start tagging Dave Portnoy in the comments. He probably not gonna see this, but on the off chance that he does, we gotta catch some names. We got our own merch.
Right.
You know what I mean? We diverse. We DEI.
Right, DEI, real shit.
Like, I know you voted for Trump, but listen. Y'all gonna need some black niggas when y'all
right,
like, ain't going.
Right,
and why not be us?
Right,
Feel me? So.
Yes, sir.
But, is it my turn?
No, it's me now.
You, okay.
Alright, so, Chainsaw Man movie will be released on September 19th. Chainsaw Man, I know y'all horny young wolves is hyped to see. I know they hyped to see that John, bro.
It's just like when you think of like
it's a good show, but
it's a good show. But like, I want to ask you a question, yo. When you think of grimy anime, what do you think of?
A what?
When you think of a grimy ass anime, like
Chainsaw
Man, right?
Yeah, Chainsaw
Man. Don't y'all feel that way? I don't know.
It's
random
too
thought,
much, bro.
It's random thought though. It's like I just feel like y'all just like when you think of like dirty ass anime,
like it's just thrown up inside
your
mouth.
There's just filthy shit in there, like.
And then like I heard inside the manga, like this is way rated R, but white stuff was on some Jones' hands. I'm like, bro, ain't no way that was in the manga.
That's not. It might be. It might be. So from what I see so far,
bro,
it might be.
Right,
I'm not. Listen.
Yo,
like, I thought JJK was like the craziest, like fucking grimiest shit I've seen because of the shit that they be doing, but. My man Deji be fighting like butt demons in the fucking garbage. I'm like, what is this, dog?
Bro, he's really fighting.
He gotta fight the butt devil in the fucking garbage disposal. Like, what is this?
But he's really fighting demons to get get some cheeks from Makimo.
No, I gotta respect it. I gotta respect it. He had the biggest hustle of all anime MCs. Like, yo, bro, I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him, bro. I gotta give it to him. Dingy that nigga. Dingy really that nigga, yo.
Niggas out here fucking chasing milk.
Bro, like the way to focus on what fucking actually matters. Naruto out here worrying about Sasuke. Nigga, you better listen. Nigga, someone's trying to get that.
You're right.
Since you was 13.
Shadow Bone Jutsu type shit.
Like, come on, dog. Stop playing with me, dog.
That's crazy work.
Yo, all right.
But September 19th though, if y'all want to check it out.
Yeah, but definitely check it. It is good anime.
It's fire. It's fire.
It's definitely fire. All right, that is gonna be a funny one, right? Oh my god!
Oh, he draw.
Yo, no, bro. I'm about to talk about Zion.
Oh.
So if y'all noticed about the hint that I gave, so Zion, what's his name? I don't want to say his name, Wilmington or something.
Oh yeah,
Zion Wilmington, right? He's a basketball player for the New Orleans, right? So I want to tell you a story. So my wife, my lovely, beautiful wife, I listen to anything she says because she is so much better looking than I. Okay, but my beautiful wife. I was talking to her because me and my wife both got tattoos. You can see it on my videos. I'm heavily tattooed. I'm probably gonna get more tattoos in the future, right? But one of the tattoos I wanted to get was the one that Zion did. He got the fucking seal symbol of Naruto on his stomach. Not only was I gonna get that, I was gonna get that on my stomach. I saw that on Zion, and I said, "All right." I knew what she was talking about. But she told me no. I thought she was because my wife's not an anime girl. My wife's not she don't like anime. She's like Law and Order. CSI. She into that all, you know, she watches Jeffrey Dahmer shit. She like crime thriller, all that like good shit, right? That's my wife, right? So I thought it was her just being a hating ass non-anime fan. No, I saw that shit. She was right.
Right.
That shit look a little
over.
Yeah. Like no, I'm not gonna lie, Zion. That shit look a little okay. Like, what was I?
Why you say okay?
Like, what we do? Cause I can't say the word.
Yeah, you can.
I can't say the word. I mean, it's from America. I might be able to say the word and get away with it.
Nah, that's over. We're gonna get canceled.
No, we are gonna get canceled.
The word is Ayo.
The word is Diddy. 2 D's, 1 Y. But it shares in common with not. But I don't know, bro. The tattoo looks nice.
Yeah.
The tattoo look kind of weird. I'm not gonna put it on our screen because you know we are showing part of the body. I don't know how that's gonna affect into YouTube or TikTok. So we're not putting on, and we usually don't do that for the anime news anyway. But I will say the shit look. What you think, Chai? The shit look calm. The shit look calm.
I think it looked weird because he's a little chubby. Like
that
like
true.
maybe you might need to have a certain body type for that, but it's not for him.
But Naruto don't really got abs. I mean, he kind of does.
He
but
got like that swimmer build.
Exactly. You're right.
Like
that's a good
swimmer build, like because he ain't like ripped or nothing. Like he got like that cool, slim, athletic, slim build. Like
I get you, and I definitely feel like it's cool in a concept because, like I said, even I wanted to do it. That's why I said that first because I didn't want to be a hypocrite. I low-key wanted to do it, but I want to thank Zion for taking that L and showing me how stupid I would look. I couldn't imagine. I really, when I saw that shit, I envisioned myself with that on my thing, taking my shirt off at my pool and just like I'm like, yo, the niggas like, yo, that like what the fuck? Like that shit look crazy. That shit. I had to show my wife. I said, "Baby, I love you. Look at this shit." She's like, "I told you." I said, "Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't listen to you. I'm sorry because that shit looked dumb."
Right. Yeah. That shit wild.
Hey, yo, why did shit look like that?
That shit draw.
Yo,
that shit did look dumb. I ain't gonna lie.
Your turn, bro.
But at least he watching some anime.
Yes.
You feel me? At least he watched some anime.
Yeah. He a Naruto fan, so. We're not discontinuing from the community. We love you, Zion, bro. You keep doing your shit, bro. Not saying now proud black man successful. Black man repping anime. But that tattoo gotta go, bro. Get that shit coming up.
Laser surgery.
Yo, bro. I feel like and you know what? Last thing I'm saying about it, I think it's the on the stomach thing.
Yeah.
I think if he had it on his back or something, I'll be like, let's slide. That shit on his stomach, it looked like why you got another man's stomach there? Why you got that shit on his like?
Yo, that's shit
like it's not there, but it's like it's a little like.
Now like fucking what would have been hard is like Sasuke first mark maybe on the
like, I can fuck with that. Yeah.
Right.
I can fuck with that shit on your stomach. Just like we stomach tap besties.
Right.
Like, whoa.
I'm like, bro.
Whoa.
Like you do know you're not actually Naruto, right?
Bro, you don't get the nine-tail seal this time. Like, come on, dog, bro.
Funny.
Like, bro, like, how you gonna explain that to the homie? He gonna be like, yo, bro. He gonna be like, yo, bro, what's up with your tattoo? I got the nine-tails inside of me. You got the what?
What?
Hold on. What? Like outside of Naruto, that shit sounds crazy.
Right. I got the 9 tails.
No.
What the fuck you talking about?
Whoa. General manager got to talk to you, homie. Like.
But my next news is Sakamoto Days is ending in one episode. I don't know if it just ended with the episode that just dropped Saturday, but if it did, season 1, it was pretty good. Mm-hmm. I liked it. I now see what you were talking about the manga. I mean, not like the actual manga, but like how the story kind of lines up a little bit. I fuck with the story a little bit. And shit.
Yeah,
the characters are cool. Shin, Fire.
I just got Netflix back because I was Netflix was not really anything good on there, but I might watch it just for my friends because I already watched like well ahead of y'all in the anime. Like I'm like that's the reason I didn't want to watch anime. I wanted to kind of because I stopped reading Sakamoto Days, but I stopped reading at like chapter like 200. Actually, like when did I start watching this one? I had to start watching at like chapter 100, 200. Like I'm well ahead, and I'm like I don't feel like going through those parts again with y'all. Yeah. Like I'm like, bro, I know what happened, right. Bro. Like, cause I'm the nigga that's like I can't. Yeah, I'm on. Oh no. Where I stop at? No, I'm on chapter 139. Yes, I'm and it's like 206 chapters. Right. So I'm like. What 60 chapters below the fucking where the manga is? So the anime is progressively behind, even where the manga is, right? So I don't know if I want to watch it right now because I felt like a lot of this shit. Yeah, seeing the anime it might be cool, but you know what? I am foremost a story guy, right? So I feel like if I've seen the story before, right, the exact same story, I can't watch it again. Mm-hmm. Because the exciting parts of a story is what I don't see coming. And if I can see everything coming, right, and it is a lot of surprise twists, and it's a lot of like shit that happens in Sakamoto Days is gonna have you like, whoa, like wait till you get to his younger years. Like they do a whole spoiler alert, they do a whole segment on his younger years, and I'm not gonna say too much, but it's hard. It's hard. This nigga, like, you thought it was him before. Like, people getting hyped that he changed.
Yeah, he really him.
Bro, people getting hyped that he changed his body frame and shit like that. Bro, y'all got no idea. Like
that I ain't read the manga.
That nigga tap and say his ghost like Jin Woo. He got some Jin Woo moments in the anime. I'm not gonna lie. He got some.
You fucking gassing him, my nigga. Nah, bro, ain't nobody aura better than Jin Woo.
Bro, once you see Sakamoto Days. And you know what? You know why it's like Jin Woo's? I won't say it's better. It's because it's the glasses for me. He'll do shit in the anime and just be in the corner with his glasses like this.
He really do be showing.
10 niggas dead in front of him. That's how, bro. That's the bullshit.
He goes.
He'll carry her and walk off. Because that used a fucking cigarette. That's how you know how much I love Sakamoto.
Nigga, sit your ass down.
Oh, he can start dancing for solo leveling. I can't get hyped for Sakamoto Days. Fucking hater, dog. Like,
I went breaking shit.
I can't even fucking damn, bro. God damn, bro. When you see the Indeed poster for the new co-host, I need y'all, yo.
Indeed, crazy.
I feel like Southpoint. I feel like the internet would hate me so much more if it wasn't for you. Like I feel like you be saving me sometimes. Like yo. But like, I remember I was on stream the other day. I mean, why that nigga came in the comments? Where's Chuck? Where's Chuck though? Like, I can't the podcast, but fuck me, right?
I'm right here though. I'm D.
Like goddamn, like bro. Anytime I'm not on this, people who watch the podcast know who I am. If I'm on TikTok, I'm on anything else, they be like, yo, where's Chuck? Chuck need to be here. Yo, you're not the same without Chuck. Fuck y'all. No, but fuck y'all, though. Like, yo, bro, I'm the madman. Yeah. This shit is called the MADPod.
All right, that shit crazy.
What the fuck, yo?
Yo, that's funny as shit.
I hate niggas. Oh my god. But on that note, Chuck, get us out of here, dog.
All right, man.
Since they love you so much. Get us the fuck out of here, y'all.
All right, man. So I hope you guys enjoy the anime movie episode. Suzume, man, the story is the best story of all time.
Why are you always saying some slick shit?
So I hope you guys know that because it is better than William Shakespeare.
I fucking hate you.
But anyway, man. All right, so
he only said that because I'm an English major. I know. I fucking hate him. No. He always saying some slick shit. Y'all notice that, right? He getting cocky. You know he's not going nowhere. He getting cocky. It's like you can't do the MADPod without the Jewish boy. Like fuck out of here, dog. I hate you so much.
Not funny, but make sure if you guys have not, man, make sure you guys buy our merch. It's in our TikTok bio.
Yep.
So the shit's fire, man. We have hoodies, tank top, tees, man.
All that good jazz. And I'm adding more as we go on, but we gonna wait. This is our first merch launch. And none of y'all have been tapping it. I don't know fucking why. I don't know fucking why. I'm gonna try to do some different marketing with the merch. Right? See, I can get it in my. I just honestly think it's not that y'all don't want to buy it. It's just I don't think I got it in front of enough people. I really don't feel like we there as far as content. We ain't there as far as buy shit from us. You know what I mean? I feel like there's two different leagues in there. Like, I watch them, I tune in every day because it's free.
Right.
These niggas ask me to spend money. Hey, I got to test it out. Hang on. $50? Because it is expensive merch. It's not cheap. Like.
Is this enough?
There's that $2.
Never mind. Damn.
Yeah, so it is expensive merch. I will give it. I'm not gonna hold y'all like it is expensive merch, but it's quality. Like I'd rather have something expensive shit that I know is gonna last that you can wear and show to your friends, because that's how we market our fucking podcast, and have some low quality shit that rips. You know what I mean? So.
Right. Exactly. And the new episode of Get Mad with Chalk dropped last Thursday, so make sure you guys tap in with that. It was a Vegeta episode, man. We made a low carb chicken parm. Shit was fire.
Yeah, shit was fire. I actually had the other one. That shit was delicious.
Right.
That shit was definitely delicious.
Right. And then we did like an arm day, a workout. You feel me? So make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe on this video. But
and the last thing I want to say about Get Mad with Chalk is that y'all don't understand, like. Not that y'all don't like it, y'all love that shit. I'm not gonna say like, but like the last thing I'm gonna say about like Get Mad with Chalk is that Get Mad with Chalk, what Chalk does, he focuses on different muscles of your body. So you like, and I think the way he structured that is because, you know, looking like just like All Might or just kind of having like different attributes from different anime characters, you can customize what you want to do, right? Which is really cool. It's like creating your own anime character. Like that's how you gotta see it. Like if you do the work, you can have the arms like Vegeta, but like a fucking All Might back. And you really don't know how that look out. Or like, we're gonna do different back days. We're gonna do different arm days, different leg days, different chest days, different neck days. I'm no. But we do different days. I'm like, yo, you can just like, it's gonna be so many of those videos. You can be like, yo, bro, I really like the way my arms look. I really like the way my legs look, but my back need help. Let me get the All Might back. Or I really like the way my chest look. Like for me, I'm pretty cut. But my legs is bony as shit. I look like fucking Sanji. Right? So I might be like, all right, I might skip the fucking, you know, Naruto chest thing because I got like the swimmer physique, and I might do the Zoro arm day. Y'all gotta look at it like that. It's really, we really designed it to be like a customizable anime workout where it's like, oh, if you like this character. Now, if you like this character, I could just have a back like him, or I could wait till he release all my videos so I can get the full all body workout. Right, or I can just focus on, you know what I mean? Right. So, definitely tap into that. I think it's really cool. And anybody who's ever seen it, they like, this shit is fucking dope. Like, I didn't know, like, I don't know why this hasn't been done before. Right. And I was like, yeah, because we did it first. Pussy. Yeah, fuck what you talking about? Get mad with Chalk. What you talking about?
Okay.
What else you got to say, bro?
That's it, though, man. We gotta just like, comment, share, and subscribe on the video, you feel me? Because we gotta eat, too.
Shit, we do gotta eat. And that's the word. That's the word, we out here.
Let's get it, man. What the fuck?
Hey, what the fuck? I spice it up.
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah.